Phobias are not real. It's just an illusion. Your mind playing with games. I, for one, don't believe in phobias. I am afraid of things, but I wouldn't call them phobias. But I did take a test. Here are my phobias, the phobias I have, I guess. First is acrophobia, the fear of heights. Now, I'm not afraid of ladders and stairs, but I'm afraid of fucking heights, bro. I'm afraid of falling, okay? That's why I've never been on a plane, mainly because I'm broke, but then partially also because of Snakes on a Plane. I hate that movie. It gave me nightmares. I hate heights. Imagine falling from the sky without a parachute. That's why I am very scared of air diving. Skydiving. I'm not trying that. I might do it because it looks fun, but I don't want to die. Second is arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. Now, I'm not afraid of the itty bitty spider climbing up the water spouts, okay? But I am afraid of these big ass spiders, bro. I will never ever touch foot at Australia. You'll never see me there. You think I'm about to fight a 6-foot spider with big ass fangs? No, never. But honestly, I'm not really afraid of them small spiders the size of a pinky, I can squash that with a boot and move on with my life. I don't even know why I'm afraid of spiders. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man, and he looks harmless, Third is claustrophobia, the fear of small spaces. Now, I'm not afraid of an elevator. It is a tad bit scary, but not really that much. But once we go cave diving, you'll never catch me cave diving. Okay? You know how small those spaces are? You can hear your breath, bro. There's not even enough oxygen. When I was a kid, there used to be a construction site nearby, and there were these big pipes, and my friends tricked me into going into the pipes, and I scrammed, bro. I was so afraid, bro. I thought I was gonna be stuck there forever, bro. But yeah, I am afraid of small spaces. Aquaphobia, the fear of water. Okay, I am not afraid of a glass of water. I can jump into the bathtub pretty easily, but the ocean is where I draw the line. Now, the ocean is bottomless, okay? You cannot touch the ground like a pool, okay? It's not like you can doggy paddle your way through the whole ocean, bro. You're gonna drown. I still don't know how to swim at my big age, and you think I'm about to jump into the ocean, bro? Hell nah. That's why I stay at the shore when it's time for beach time, okay? Also, deep diving, I'm never doing that. I wonder how people do these things for a job. Y'all love it so much, y'all wanna die. Another thing that makes me fear the ocean even more is that NASA has explored 5% of the ocean. NASA has explored more space than freaking water. Is that not mind-blowing? Now my list ends there. And here are some phobias that I don't believe in and that are not real whatsoever, whatever you tell me. Trypophobia, that's not real at all. You can't tell me you're 30 years old and you're afraid of small holes. You're afraid of SpongeBob. You're afraid of a dotted t-shirt. That makes zero sense. You're afraid of a beehive. You can't tell me that's a real phobia. It comes to a point, guys. We gotta draw the line somewhere. Now, I'm afraid of big holes that are bottomless, okay? But a small hole, come on, that's not fazing me at all. Here's a phobia I know everybody watching this video has. Ergophobia, the fear of getting a job. Get your ass up and get a job, bro. Now, I don't even know if it's true, but Google says it's true. So someone out there is afraid of a job. is afraid of a 9 to 5? How? You're afraid of clocking in. That's not real at all, guys. At this point, y'all are just making things up.